silly now. Huh? He's snapping out the box.
Are you live? You are live?
Yeah.
Send me the link in Messenger and I'll take a look at it.
You see, he's kind of drawing like an outline.
There it is. It's on YouTube. Sweet. Forward this to you.
Send me the link. Yeah, just send me the link and then just copy
Copy
it.
link. You think you'll get your let me send it to a lot of people.
We just
Wesley,
need to clear you guys out so we can fix the field a little bit.
Ken.
How long do we start at 6?
You did call that. You did totally call that.
What's his name? Sam's dad. Chadwick. Chad. Marion. Currently enlightening.
So what now?
Yeah, you just said let her go there. Lightning delay. The good thing is I don't think any of the arms had started warming up. I feel bad for those kids if they started warming up.
Oh, look at that. There it is. We're live, man. That's awesome. Now he just got to score it.
He gets excited.
He might not talk a whole lot today.
No, this is gonna be awesome. Hoggard.
The funny thing is they cleared everybody out of this side, but all the fans are still sitting.
Now the people are stubborn, they sit and leave. Or they don't have a PA announcer.
So we gonna at least be 6:45, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking. So if there's a lightning strike, it resets every 30 minutes. So I don't think you've seen any lightning since.
I didn't see any lightning period.
Oh no, lightning strike.
I don't think we have enough cords, guys.
No, need more cords
We need more cords.
and cowbell.
Can never have enough cords in the world. Enough in broadcasting.
They got the field looking nice though. So what
Hey
is
Brian, do you think you could like move the camera away from the dirty window? Look at your window,
Yeah,
brother.
that's pretty funny. Look at it. Let's see when it comes in. It's still got, okay, yeah, it's there. 2 people are watching right now. That's hilarious.
how far is this field?
I think it's 40 down the line.
There you go, look at that.
Plus a little
That's pretty
uphill.
awesome. It's the signal's great.
I was gonna say when I was sitting there when we pulled up, I'm like, because I'm a pitcher, I'm like, man, I can give you right here. He's like, I'm like, it's uphill and the wind's blowing in here.
Don't get in
How we
trouble.
blowing in here.
At least this time of year, by winter time, we'll blow out.
And if you come to our house, it's always blowing out to the right and blowing kind of across. It's never blowing out to the left. We're 360 to center, 330 down the lines.
It's a little smaller now.
Yeah. I was looking, I was like, all right, so it's a little smaller, but
We need drinks.
what you want?
Diet, Pepsi, Diet, Mountain Dew, something wet.
Pepsi.
Water.
Yeah, grab me
Regular
2 Pepsis, please.
Well, they only take
Okay.
cash.
Huh?
They only take cash.
2 Pepsi.
How much is it?
Diet Mountain Dew or Diet Pepsi, whatever.
2 Pepsis for
I
me.
got
First of all,
Thank you.
Third of all,
What'd you say, Tom?
yeah.
First, second,
Or, diet anything, I don't
What are
care.
they saying?
I'm just thirsty.
Of the game now.
The sun's out.
Last I heard,
About 6:45.
we haven't had anything new. The last I looked at my watch. Unless you've heard something come over this.
No.
It doesn't come across the radio that we're clear sun back up and you text me and let me know
That's what I was just thinking. I'm thinking 625.
620 and 625 is right in there.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 625, 630.
Wow, they got walkie-talkies, man. What's those fields on the other side of softball?
Those are owned by the state, the city.
Okay.
So there's
Tuesday,
like,
they'll have kickball tonight.
let's say there's kickball, there's youth games that happen down there, and all that kind of
Nice.
stuff. And then that's the same thing. Like if you look at the overhead of our school, there's 3 or 4 practice fields behind our field house by our football stadium. And those are all owned by the city. So like
I know you got a beautiful basketball
soccer and stuff. We do.
That's the last March we done the playoff game there.
That's new, just like 6 or 7 years ago.
I like just the glass, the way the glass was on the wall.
The only thing I wish in there is I wish they had a little bit of sound coming in.
Yeah.
Although, like, for practices, it's almost like I want retractable sound. Because during a game, I love it because it sounds loud as all get out, even if it's half full. But because there's so much glass around the top half of it, it just echoes like crazy.
It's a beautiful school. It's like it's almost like a college.
It is, but I mean, it's a small college gym. It's college linked too.
You're connected to AT&T, right?
Yes.
Vance Silly. Alright, so when he gets mad at me, you have to take ownership of this one.
Hey Wes, here's some gossip. Today in the meeting, I was told I was too much on the PA.
Download, upload is, yeah, we should be good.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Baseball is.
With you doing what you're doing, and then there it's 16.4 mix, 17.85 download, 16.57 upload.
Is this is your mixing board, right?
Oh yeah, all the equipment's mine. All my equipment's my stuff. Everything.
I don't know if I'm gonna cut it off or I'm gonna murder you.
When do you want to go live?
I'm here in just a moment. Wait till Kenneth gets back. Okay.
That's your answer. That's your answer.
I'm not messing with this.
And then she has the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah.
Our scoreboard hasn't worked all year.
Yep, she'll run our scoreboard, I'll run the NBA, and the guy with the radio in his hand down there will run our music tonight.
Yeah, we don't have we blew our speakers. Everything, all the speakers were blown in the whole school. We do have turf fields. We got turf.
I saw a picture of y'all's football field today.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's real nice.
But we don't have speakers for the press box, and the press box is like it's going to fall out any moment.
When did y'all do this? Say you did this in 2015?
Oh, they can hear everything with them.
Even better.
They can hear us on the YouTube.
Even better. I want to get here.
I want to give a shout out to Chad and Aaron listening out there. Oh, he got popcorn too.
Like another adult someone.
It smelled too good. I could. I can get it.
Another plant.
sir.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're gonna go live in 4 minutes. We're gonna go live in 4 minutes. He said it's about around 6:25 to get back or something. If you don't mind. 6:25. 6:30. Okay. 6:30. So they were live on softball at 6 o'clock, but then they jumped offline because of the lightning delay. So good news is we're indoors. They're outside. So. Right?
That's in my ear holes. Ooh, that loud.
Your volume can be adjusted if you need it.
Oh,
Is that good?
I'm good.
oh, what's funny? They can hear us on the live stream too.
Huh?
They can hear everything we're saying in here.
Oh, yeah.
On that.
Yeah, but it's very, I listened to it. It's very like, there's a lot of.
I just heard that.
You hear the like the background noise. It's like.
Yeah, it's not too bad now. Just be careful talking about Chad and Brian Hale.
What about Mr. Evans?
Oh, Dougie's here.
No. They had good looking hot dog down there too, man.
Oh yeah, I bet. I saw the buns.
Uh-huh.
They don't use it. Oh man, I can't talk. They don't do nachos.
I know, I was looking at that. Because if they had, guess what?
You'd have had some.
I would have had some nachos.
Yeah, they John A got complaints that it was too much at baseball games. So I'll step it up next year. That means I'm not enough.
Don't worry about it. You'll be good next year. It's your last year.
Yeah, right? Hey, Wesley, turn me down just a hair.
Check.
Yeah,
1 2.
that's perfect.
Check 1 2. Check.
Perfect.
I like it.
Where between the lines is great. He gets antsy. He's got to do something to sit still. Dry out like I didn't know it was overrated. When I got to school this morning, I started getting emails about, hey, what's the weather?
I know you want some.
That's what I want.
It's not too good. I stood down there too long. I have to get some popcorn.
It's a little different.
Yeah, you did. Okay, very well. I am well aware everybody else it's not what that can be. The more money they pay, the more players I get. That's how it works. It's ridiculous. So this track team, Trace comes from Memphis, Mason runs the five soldiers, right? Lieutenant, so and he has a guy named Garrett, or not Garrett, and he's out of Lee. He has like 3 kids from Lee on the team. Those kids are perfect.
Ready?
Here we go.
Oh,
Yeah, because now you're gonna remember it.
He's probably got a little spreadsheet. He's playing the most probably gets up there.
Check the link. Check the link, Brian, that I posted, and see if we're good and live and everything sounds good. We should be. We're up to 33 listening right now. You getting it?
I checked it. It looked good.
You heard it? It sounded good?
Wait, where is your house? I've never
Back behind all.
Oh, yes, yes.
See the full on.
Yes.
It's like 4 blocks behind, not 4 blocks, 3 blocks behind.
Okay. So you still do have to follow campus?
Well, I drive my buildings on the other side of West. All west.
Oh,
All the way
like
across.
Jordan?
No, it's Weaver Labs. Is where all you know where? Remember West Farm that is? Baseball field. It's like right next to that.
Okay.
I get West Lake Pass. You drive by. But it used to be that parking lot next to West Lake.
Yeah.
Just walking the class.
The parking lot is now Lee. People who like park at Lee also can park up there. So everyone.
Yeah.
Are you coming to the beach?
From New Hanover County, North Carolina, down near the beautiful Crystal Carolina coast, we're in Wilmington, and we're set for the playoffs on the Community Radio Network. We're also under a weather delay. That's kind of the wonder of why we haven't gone live at 6 p.m. Eastern Time and a quarter after the hour. We welcome you to coverage. Wesley Allen of Topside here at TL Hoggard in Wilmington. The Vikings hosting the Comets. Now we got a great matchup here for you. Good Tuesday afternoon here from Wilmington. We've got Brian Souls alongside Kenneth Collins as well. Gentlemen, welcome to playoff baseball. This should be a great game here tonight.
Thank you for having us.
thank you.
You have got the Clayton Comets facing up against the Hoggard Vikings. Looking at the stats, looking at the information, Clayton coming into this game 13-10, 7-7 in conference play. Hoggard Vikings 15-8, 7-7 in their conference. They finished fourth for Clayton. Kenneth, and now you've got two teams that there is no tomorrow. We're in the second season, and if you're going to advance into that next round and play on Friday afternoon, you got to take care of business here in Wilmington tonight. Either team's going to win.
Day by day. And this is a strong conference, just like ours.
We have been under a lightning delay, and that has put us delayed on start time. Understanding right now we're under a special marine warning. And I know, Brian, I think we had a lightning strike around 5:55, somewhere around that neighborhood, and that's the reason why they were telling us hopefully within the next 15 minutes, if everything looks good, we will be able to go to the resumption of gameplay, and it will be around a 6:30 start time. So in about 15 minutes, we should be ready to go, Brian Stars.
There's just
Funny.
nothing around when the players come back to
Mhm. Funny thing is, sun never went away.
Sun never went away. There was a lightning strike that was reported within 7 miles of the baseball field here at Hoggard. And listen, it's the protocol of the National Weather Service. We've said this one time. We had that game against Fuquay Arena back at home about a month or so ago, Kenneth, and we had the loss in varsity because they were leading like 5-1, and all of a sudden they come back and lost 8-5.
Lost the momentum.
But yeah, but it's one of those deals where the game will be put on hold, whether you're outside, whether it's at the racetrack, whether it's NASCAR, whether it's football, anything outdoor related. If there is a reported lightning strike within a 7-mile radius of the stadium or outside where competition's being held, they will call for a stoppage of play, and that's exactly what they've done. We didn't even really get started yet, and currently right now we are working under a 30-minute weather clock. I think we're about less than 13 minutes left to go on that. They're already letting the Comet players leave and leave their cars, leave the parking lots, come back to the dugouts. They're getting ready to go back out there again, and they're going to start warming up. I think Hoggard has also got some activity going over there with him, and so they're saying that we've got another no strike has been reported since 6 o'clock. So it's 6:30 is what we're seeing. So it's one of those things, Brian, where
And now the team is going back to their staging area.
yeah, they're sending them back. Actually, they're not letting them go back into the bullpen. I'm wondering if we got another report of a lightning strike. 6:30. Okay, so they were coming out a little too premature.
Okay.
They have to wait until 6:30 before anybody
Ladies
can
and gentlemen, if I
come
can have
back
your
out.
attention, please. Lightning strike a few minutes ago.
Understanding there was a lightning
Updated
strike.
time you can re-enter is 6:30.
Okay, all right, so I'm understanding right now 6:30 is what we're being said. Kenneth, we can tell you that from outside our broadcast position, this beautiful broadcast position in our press box here at Hoggard, it looks beautiful. The sun's out. Nice little breeze blowing. For right now, we're just waiting out the weather to see what it's going to do.
Well, notice the field, it's a little uphill in front, and the wind is blowing straight in.
Straight in.
If the ball goes up in the air, it's probably going to get caught because it's not going to go over their heads.
Well, again, as we mentioned, you've got a team here that 15-8, 13-10. Brian, what's your take of these two teams here? Obviously, it's going to be I think it's going to be a very close matchup of who is going to survive. By the way, the starting pitcher will be Carter Volsman, and obviously the starting pitcher will be Brody Summer for the Hoggard Vikings. And I got to say this, it's got to come down to who does best on the mound as well.
It is. It looks like, if you look at the conference that Hoggard plays in, the competition, number 1 overall seed is New Hanover, which came out of this conference. So you're looking at teams like Ashley. We've got friends who play on Ashley. Myers, Thompson, Myers Park, North Brunswick. You've got quality teams here. The competition is very tough, very similar to our conference. And you just don't know until you get these guys on the field and pit them against each other and see what they're made out of until, who's going to step up.
These two conferences, I think we both got 5 in, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're tough.
And that's ironic that 5 teams made the playoffs in the conferences. But I'll say this though, when it all came out Saturday or Sunday morning or Monday when they finally made it official,
Monday, yeah.
It don't matter what your record is. It's the RPI standings. It's been that way since COVID for the last couple of years. Do you think that needs to be something that's changed? But obviously it's in the favor of Hoggard and Clayton tonight.
Who's 51?
51
Who's 51, do you think?
in the 4A East.
In the 4A?
For RPI.
They're in our conference. No.
Willow Spring.
They made it.
Yeah,
That's right, they did make the playoff. So who was 51 in this state?
Who's 51?
And they're in our conference.
They're in our conference.
Southeast Raleigh.
Yes.
Did not win a
Did
game.
not win a game. And yeah,
How?
I'll pull it up.
How? How can that be?
It's
Like
amazing.
literally, they didn't.
Their strength of schedule.
Bad way to our Bulldog fans out there that are.
Their strength of schedule playing in our conference was so tough that put them on the board as far as RPI.
think about that.
But they didn't get the playoffs.
Oh no.
But they were 51 in the state.
And they didn't win a game.
Oh man.
It's
You're not
They're
missing
taking forward
anything. Again, good evening from Wilmington. We're under a weather delay for lightning in the area at the ball field. Projected start time is right now at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. And right now, just waiting to get things underway. So we are live with a special pregame show. Obviously, Brian Souls is in the house. We've got Kenneth Collins. They both have sons that play baseball for the Comets, of course. You've got Biscuits. Brian Souls, obviously, his son. We'll see what Biscuit can do. Brayden
Hopefully,
Souls, Brisket Souls.
Hopefully he hits some balls today.
Is he playing first? And then your son, Kenneth, is
normally
Derek Collins.
he's catcher. He's a catcher by trade, so he is picked up first so that we can get his team.
And your son will be playing right field. Derek Collins, the sixth hitter in the game.
Correct. Yep. So, and those two, along with Macon, have been around with each other. So,
Yeah, I saw some pictures on social media. So awesome. I'm kind of torn tonight for our Braves because the Braves and the Braves and the Red Sox are
it's funny you say that because you know what kind of fan he
He's a Boston fan.
I'm a Boston fan.
Boston / Atlanta. Is Brian, are you in that same boat that I am?
Yes, and I'm also a Braves fan because where are they from originally?
Oh, they're from the Boston Braves.
Those are my two
where it
favorite
started,
jerseys.
right? I mean, it's the Boston Braves.
is. Yeah, warm shirt for him.
Oh yeah, I love the Braves.
Yeah, Jackie actually said, Wesley, why don't you wear your Boston Red Sox shirt? And I was like, well, it's game day. We got to wear the Senior in apparel, so.
Hey, greatest player ever come out of my high school, West Columbus, the West Columbus Vikings. That's right. Otis Nixon from West Columbus. Braves legend.
Poppy, what he's done, so. And then you got Mookie Betts, who plays for the Dodgers now. He played for Boston. What a phenomenal
He
job.
came up in the Boston system, and we hate to let him go, but
What about the sign contract?
There's been another lightning strike reported, and I think they're saying it's going to be a 6:45 start time now. 6:45 Eastern time is when they're saying we possibly will be able to get to the first pitch. And by the way, this is for both baseball and softball at the same time. Brian Souls, Derek Collins, Daddy Kenneth. What are the odds that you are going to end up playing the same teams in the same seeds
as
for your playoff game?
astronomical.
Slim to none.
Volleyball play.
Well, volleyball played here at Hoggard.
yeah.
So
Clayton basketball
we
played
had-
Hoggard last March in the second round of the playoffs. So yeah,
Seems like
Yeah, it's crazy.
you've playing these guys well.
yeah.
Hey, it's not a bad trip down here.
Oh, man.
It's the beach.
Got Flaming Amy right around the corner.
Oh yeah.
The burritos.
Hey, we got to talk about dinner. We got to make dinner plans.
We had tacos for lunch, if you want to call it lunch, dinner, whatever it was. So yeah, Los Canaries. I'm gonna ruin it. I'm sorry. I was like,
Just stop now.
Brian, help me out. Los Portales Piera.
Oh man.
Not even trying.
Anyhow, it was very, very good. So, it was very, very good. All right, we're done kidding around, everybody. We're going to take a quick radio timeout. It's sounding like right now we're going to go to a first pitch at around 6:45. We'll look at the schedule and the season of Vikings and the Comets when we come back. We'll be back in a moment from Wilmington.
These folks will be tired of hearing us. This rate. Your ratings will either go way up or
Way down. But we have no idea who's really listening, how many people are really listening, right?
I don't have any idea.
I know how many people are watching on YouTube. 4. It's my friend Wayne.
Right now,
Remember Wayne?
we're up to 13 listeners.
What's up, Wayne?
What's up, Wayno?
What's up, Wayne?
He's listening all the way from Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island, man, there you go.
Yeah.
You should coach with us also.
The Red Roosters, the Rhode Island Red Roosters.
The Red Hens.
Red Hens, yes.
Yeah, that camera's gonna be dangerous.
Oh, yeah. So, well, I mean, just be careful what you say.
I know. Like you, Emily.
It's pointed at the field, thank God. But it's going to be fun.
How many people do you got on?
I got 4 on YouTube. I mean, it's like,
Can you tell who it is or not? I sent it to my cousins in Memphis.
yeah, I sent it to you, so just forward it along.
I did.
I can't tell.
I don't know if you could
Jeff
tell.
Sloan, shout out
Yep.
to Derek Collins.
Yep.
Oh, Jeff
There you
Sloan.
go.
Hey, Jeff. If you guys can hear us, comment, make a comment. We'll shout you out. I hope the
Who's
man.
playing in Memphis right now? In the minor league. Ex-Cleveland kid.
What?
Cody Whitley is the Memphis AAA with
Triple A?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's been up and down with the big leagues a lot, but he's right there by Jeff.
Good for him.
A little warm out there?
Big difference from
I sent it to my mom also, so she might jump on it since all she got to do is click on the link.
Looks like we are going to finally get to play at 7.
It's going to be, yeah, right?
Probably should have the field block.
What's up, buddy? How's it going? All right, you know. Hey, man.
I'm just glad none of the pictures were warming up. I'm just glad none of the pictures were actually throwing warm up.
Our guy was in there, but
We're under weather delay again on the start of this game. It looks like it's going to be around a 6:45 first pitch, hopefully, unless we get any more of that lightning strike above the Carolina coastal clouds. New County in Wilmington, the site of the first round of the 2023 North Carolina State High School Athletic Association Baseball Championship Tournament, and still continue pregame in just a moment. This is CRN, the Community Radio Network.
I love that we have like a dozen softball fans that have just said, nope, ain't moving. You don't have to come move me out of here.
Well, you do have a flip top out there. I was giving her a hard time when I was down there. I'm like, did somebody call on me or something? She's like, big mess with about tasing or something. So,
That's what I look like for 2.5 hours. Water and dirt.
it ain't cracked anything. I ain't done. By the time you get the first, third's dry again. Makes you think how much water a sprinkler system puts out.
Tell me what size we need for the vacuum. Because Dan obviously is going to get
I want to get it through the speed water. They put it in. They got to do that.
I think they
I mean, they why they did that, I have no idea.
Is that Kevin Jordan?
Yeah, I did have Mexican food for lunch.
Overly
What did you say? What?
So
So I did. That's what my friend Wayne.
Adults worried about lighting, they should be worried about prices.
Like a contract.
And it's funny, I had La Casina.
Tell me about it.
Mexican for
You
lunch.
made that comment.
You had La Casina for breakfast?
No, for lunch. They don't have breakfast. If they did, I'd be there.
You told me you oversee facilities.
I didn't make it there.
The landscape or something that's working on
A little conflict of interest.
Girls across is getting ready to get kicked tomorrow.
And that's a big kind of conflict.
We just started the cross.
Oh, did you?
No, yeah.
I saw that on your Twitter. Y'all, this is your first season, right?
If they make me cancel mine.
Yeah.
No, but because girls were the higher seed, they push girls to 7 o'clock start originally.
Yeah.
The boys are starts.
We're back in Wilmington under a weather delay. First pitch possibly scheduled in the next 15 minutes unless we get any more pesky weather from lightning in the Carolina clouds here in Wilmington. I'm Wesley Outland, Brian Souls. We've also got, of course, Kenneth Collins here and you have getting ready for this first playoff game, obviously between the Hoggard Vikings. They come into this game at 15-8. The Comets are the visiting squad, 13-10. And you know, I know Max Preps advertised this game for a 7 o'clock start time. It's not hashtag fake news no more. 15 minutes, Brian. We might be looking at a delay here. But the thing is wherever this lightning or we're seeing the weather problem is, it's somewhere behind the press box.
Yeah.
It is sunshine on my shoulder right now, looking outside the glass here at this beautiful stadium.
Yeah, and can we take a second to mention the hospitality of the Hoggard folks?
Oh, they're awesome.
They're just
But
great.
thank you to Miss Jones, man. As soon as we pulled up here, I actually went to the football side, and I said, and me and Jackie were like, "What was that?" I said, "That's the football stadium." I said, "They're not playing baseball and foot." And then I looked up the stats. They got a lacrosse playoff game going on for lacrosse.
Really?
And I asked the lady. I said, "No, where are we? Oh, you go to the other direction." Okay, so and then this guy took me on this little trail through the woods. And then I met the Dunlaps. And then he said, "Okay, this is where you go, and this is where you park." And then as soon as I did that, Miss Jones was right there. The athletic director was at the gate. "Hey, we know who you are. We know you're coming." You know, everybody. Yeah, I said this yesterday. I was talking. I just want to give a shout out real quickly to the lady, because I know that they got a new PR marketing director for the NCHSAA, starting actually effective next Monday. But I just want to give a shout out to this lady, and that is Karen DeHart. Karen DeHart with the North Carolina High School Athletic Association. Because obviously, Brian, you know, and Kenneth, we cover all sports on CRN. We've done football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, softball, lacrosse, and baseball now. And we're doing softball and baseball here right now at the same time. And I reached out yesterday afternoon to Karen DeHart to say, we're submitting our credentials. This is what we need. Immediately within, okay, so I submitted it at like 5:27. At 5:29 p.m. Eastern time, she immediately and said, "It's done deal, you got it."
Nice.
That's awesome. And I said, I must say that I'm very impressed with the response, because usually it takes a long time. In the 6 years that we've been covering the North Carolina High School Athletic Association state playoffs, for credential requests in less than 2 minutes, and you grant me approval, I'm very happy with that.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. So, like we said though, Brian and Kenneth, the sun's out.
Sun's out.
If you're watching, if you're looking on Brian's little, illegal video, the sun's out. The sun is out.
I neither confirm or deny your comment.
He's trying out some new software.
Some new technology here.
Yes, there's nothing wrong with trying new things.
Well, I can see, you know, living at the beach, I've lived in Myrtle Beach, you can have
Ladies and
lightning.
gentlemen, if I can have your attention, please, we are currently pushed back to 6:45. 6:45 will be our
That's the
read.
PA feed, Mike, so we're good.
Yeah, you can have lightning over the horizon and not even know it. You know, usually you can hear the thunder, but you know, everybody's being on the safe side. Kids have metal bats. Let's be on the safe side.
We have metal equipment. We have metal mics. We have metal antennas and whatnot. So
Connected to our heads.
I totally get it. And I told somebody this one time, Kenneth Collins, and I did a race broadcast when I was with NASCAR at Daytona. And the first time that Justin Haley won the NASCAR Cup Series event in the Coke 0400 at Daytona in July was not the fact of rain. It was the fact of a lightning delay, and it just kept lightning and lightning and lightning. It wasn't nothing to do with rain related after the shower passed at Daytona, but it was because it was just so much lightning, and it took forever. They finally said, "Hey, what? Justin Haley will give you the lead." For sure. Eric Almirola won Daytona for Richard Petty Racing the same way a long time ago. So I know this is baseball, apples and oranges, I understand. What I'm trying to say here to relate to it is the weather. The weather differences as well.
Everything depends on the weather.
Look, this time of year, if you fly, I'm telling you right now, it's right there to Atlanta. If you fly, in a decent amount of time.
Why is that?
Because Atlanta is like lightning strike city.
It is very close to the lightning. You know what the lightning capital of the world is, right? Gainesville, Florida. I used to live in Ocala, which is just south of it.
Yeah, Bubba Raceway Park. I've been there many times.
The University of Florida has a center there to test lightning in Gainesville, right south of Gainesville, north of Ocala, and they shoot rockets up into the air during, every day you can set your watch by it. 3 o'clock, there's going to be a thunderstorm.
Oh, yeah.
And here's an interesting fact. You know why you used to, because you could fly on a plane during a thunderstorm.
Sure. Yeah.
But you can't launch a space shuttle back
Well,
then.
it's
You know
cloud
why?
to ground lightning. Actually, it's ground to cloud lightning.
That's the thing. It's grounded. The space shuttle was grounded by the exhaust fumes, by the gases. So if lightning were to hit, the space shuttle would have been grounded to the ground, and lightning would have done tremendous.
We promise you all. Listen, we would have a baseball game. We just kind of randomly
Hey, we came a long way not playing baseball. We're ready to see these boys prove their worth here in the playoffs, and I think they're ready too.
We're here at Corbin Field. This is Corbin Field. Beautiful looking baseball down here in Wilmington, North Carolina. Across the way is the Raspberry Complex. Kim Winslow and Jackie Posey of the Community Radio Network are on the broadcast call over there. I don't think they're live yet.
Well, their fans
they were live, and then they went off air.
Their fans are just, they're
We ain't
just
leaving. We're gonna stay right here.
both sides.
Well, as far as I know, we're gonna play. We have to play.
I mean, it can.
If we postpone, we postpone and come back tomorrow.
I'm gonna get a hotel room.
That's what I was thinking. I'm thinking the same thing, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Jackie, you take your car. You're gonna work at Walmart tomorrow. I'll hang with the boys. Boys night out at the beach, right?
I'm getting messages saying, hey, everything's going great. Broadcast
People are
back.
listening. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Everybody, wherever you are. Somehow or another, I accidentally posted the Minnesota Vikings on a broadcast.
Okay.
Maybe we got some Minnesota fans as well, right?
We got some football scouts maybe watching baseball games. Beautiful field. Very nicely manicured. Beautiful campus.
Maybe the Vikings PA announcer in the Super Bowl, Al Roach, will give us
Hey.
It just kind of worked out perfectly. I promoted the Hoggard Vikings. I also promoted the NFL Vikings. Wait, listen.
A little too much to drink.
We'll get some Minnesota fans here as well. Yeah, somebody said, where's the margaritas at? Right? So,
Now we know what to love.
you know what? Let's try to do something here over this Wednesday. Let's actually try to.
Hey, let's take a second to congratulate the inaugural lacrosse class.
Yes.
On a great season. Those boys and girl played a great season of lacrosse. I've been meaning as one of the people who promotes social media for the Comets Booster Club, been meaning to make a congratulations post for the lacrosse team and their accomplishments in their first year at Clayton High School. So look for that.
We're going to try to do something here. We're going to try to see if we can reach out to Kim and Jackie. I want to see who's got what phones available to call. And I wanted to just try to call them, and they call us, and just kind of. Wish we could see them.
What we gonna do?
Live on the air, man. Sorry, live on the air. Live on the air, Eddie Massey. Trying to check on me later. So, who has their phone available to call?
Oh, I see umpires for softball. I see umpires.
And that is the Raspberry Complex.
Yes, the Raspberry Complex. Beautiful.
Yeah. Let's talk about maybe look forward to the second round if we're able to pull off this quote unquote upset. I don't know if it's really be an upset. I think it'd be a huge win for the program.
Let's talk about matchups.
Yeah, go ahead.
Real quickly, we're going to try to see if we can check in with Kim and Jackie at the softball field at the Raspberry Complex here at Corbin Field as we're again under a weather delay. Probably about 5 minutes remaining. Hopefully, we'll be able to get this thing fired up, and we're going to try to give a call to. I think we're going to try to call Kim while we're live on the air. That's our plan. So let's try to see if we can connect to Kim Winslow
Well,
and check in with Kim and Jackie.
so
Yes,
whatever your plan is. Ooh,
that's our plan. Our plan is to. I plan to just check in on you, Ken. What's things going on at the softball field across the way? You were live on the air.
What?
I just wanted to see how you were doing at the softball field. Well, I mean, if we can hear you, we can hear it over the broadcast. We can hear you on our broadcast as well. So you're coming out of our broadcast side, Kim.
Yeah, you put you on live.
You're live on the air.
Kim, I saw umpires. I saw Blue headed.
You're live on the air, Kim. Your phone call is patched to our board, so you could patch your phone call or your phone into your board, and they can hear you as I'm calling you as well.
Synergy.
I just wanted to see what's the vibes over there at the softball field. What have you heard differently than we have?
It must be the heat or the salt air.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can now re-enter Spike Corbin Field. You may now re-enter the baseball and softball complex.
Yes, you're exactly right. Now you're caught up.
Does that feel pretty powerful? Coach, you feel powerful?
It is. There's a big technical problem. It's called Brian Souls and Kenneth Hines up here.
Yes, we just wanted to check in and yes, man, we wanted to check in and see how you're doing at the ballpark. But I'm understanding they're letting people start to go back on the ball field for baseball. I think softball's about to do the same thing.
First pitch will not be thrown in 10 minutes. But it will not be.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be 6:45. I think it's going to about to start getting lively again. They got to warm back up, and I think it'll probably be about 7 or 7:05 when we get ready for a pitch, for sure. Hey Kim, so before I let you go, I want to ask you one question. What are the odds that Clayton and Hoggard for baseball and softball would be? Like, have you ever? Now, what made it happen that way? Can you tell us, Kim? This is cool to be able to call her live on the air. You know that? Yes,
Oh, yes.
you are. You're live on the air, Kim. Yes. Well, I
You never first.
We got the beat button 7 seconds later, but you'll be all right.
Fun fact, I've never heard Kim say a bad language word.
Thank you for checking in with us during the rain delay lightning. Well, it's not rain delay, it's a lightning delay show. But we're back to getting ready. That's what I was trying to figure out. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Jackie. And there we are at CRN.com. They've got you coming. That was pretty cool, wasn't it?
It was pretty cool.
She finally realized what we were doing. We're calling her live on the air.
Even after I was giving her a hard time.
Yeah. And you're hearing some of the crowd mic. Everybody dance now.
Yep.
You're a fan of the 90s?
Still CNC
Teams.
factory.
Upper 80s,
Absolutely.
is what it was.
The Comets have taken the field here.
I remember
We can dance up here.
I remember skating to this music, okay, back in the day. I remember skating to this music, right? Okay, so let's talk about the Vikings. And you can start to hear things are getting lively. There's dancing in the tower, dancing on the field. Comets are looking loose. That's a good thing right now, Brian, because they're wearing their traditional white on blue for away, black on black for the Vikings colors, and as Kim said, what are the odds you would see both teams for softball and baseball playing one another?
And volleyball.
Damn RPI rating, right?
Yeah, RPI rating. Just ask Southeast about that RPI rating.
Look at the crowd coming in. Big crowd.
Wow.
Big crowd.
Big crowd.
Corbin Field, Raspberry Complex, is that what it's called?
Softball.
And what's the story of the raspberries, right?
Jack Raspberry.
Jack Raspberry Softball Complex. There you go. All right. So, we were talking about this earlier, and we'll go ahead and do this now. By the way, thanks again to Kim Winslow, Jackie Posey for checking in with us and letting us know what's going on over there at the softball field. And by the way, they are live They are live with softball at wearesierra.com. We are live on the Mixler app, and if there's a chat, if you want to communicate with us, if you got any questions, if you got any comments you want to put in the box, please do so. As right now, first pitch is probably going to be scheduled for probably, what do you think, about 15 minutes, about 7 o'clock, right? Maybe 7
I think
o'clock.
it'll be, none of the pitching is even started. It's going to be pushing to be ready by,
7:05?
I'm going to say at least 7:05.
Okay.
I mean, their players just took the field, the pitcher down in the corner, throwing a little with the catcher. Their name on the mound. So this will take at least 15 minutes.
Carter Boxman will be the starting pitcher for the Comets tonight. Obviously, we've seen how good he has been.
Lefty versus lefty.
And then, of course, Brody Summer, the pitcher, designated hitter senior, will be, of course, the pitcher for the Hoggard Vikings. All right, so let's give you the tell of the tape, if you will, of this team. That is Hoggard. The Hoggard Vikings coming into this game. Of course, their stats, their information, brought to you by the great people that are with Max Press. Let's go back to their season. Hoggard baseball from the Mid-Eastern 28-4A Conference. They finished third on the year. They are 15-8. They started the season with a big win over Western Hornet in Lillington here at home, 9-1. Back on February the 27th. The following night, February the 28th, Croton in Newport. Croton got a win, 6-5 over them in non-conference play. Continued non-conference play with a big win, 5-3 over Whiteville back on March the 7th. And then, of course, Green Level out of Cary. Green Level.
Yeah, I like both.
It's a 7-6 final.
Hey, that's my neck of the woods.
In 8 innings. When it was all said and done, when Green Level back on the center, there was a tournament play. March 14th, West Brunswick, Charlotte. Remember them? We remember them from obviously football when the Comets in 2021 and we went to the Eastern Regional Conference Finals in football to play Cleveland and missed the state championship during the COVID years when Shane Heaney was coach. Obviously, they beat West Brunswick 8-2 back on March 14th. March 17th, Topsail out of Hampstead. Topsail Pirates lost 6-4. That was a conference game that split them up in the conference in 1-1. Another conference game was, of course, on South Brunswick on March 21st there in Southport. That was a home game here at Corbin Field. They lost that game 11-8. Then they went on to play on March the 24th against North Brunswick out of Leland, and they won that game 2-1. March 25th, they played against Fernell Swin out of Pembroke. They picked up a win 5-4. Then they went on to lose to Ashley in a 2-1 conference game in the Wilmington area on March the 28th. March 31st, Laney was in the house. Of course, they have a 6-0 win for the Hoggard Vikings over Laney. Then we move into April 4th, New Hanover. They lost that game in conference here at home 7-2. West Brunswick, another conference game in the second round, 9-0. West Craven 4-3 with a win on April the 10th. April 11th, East Dublin East Dublin in Beulahville for a tournament. They won that 13-2. They went on to an away tournament win 11-1 over the first flight team out of Kill Devil Hills. It was during the Easter Invitational months. Topsail did again for a loss 1-0. South Brunswick 8-7 in April 21st, April 25th. North Brunswick with a loss 4-2 in Leland. Ashley 7-1 with a win. And then they went on to win another 2 losses and another win between Miners Park on April 29th. May 2nd, Laney a win 4-0. And then of course New Hanover a 12-5 loss in their final conference game. So that is the tell of the tape of why they are 7-7 in the third place of the Mid-Eastern 3A/4A standings. Kenneth, you're taking this team here.
I've noticed most of their losses actually occurred at home.
That's right.
Yeah, I looked at that earlier. I saw that earlier.
Most of their losses did happen here at Corbin Field. They normally are really good on the road. So So that's something to take into account. But
Kind of high, to be honest.
you know, I look at their information preparing last night, Brian Souls, and me and kind of chatted about that this afternoon on the phone. They're a hot, cold team.
Yep.
They are a hot, cold team, just like Clayton baseball's been this year as well.
Oh, yeah. Don't know what's going to show up.
Yeah, a lot of that goes with pitching. How the pitching starts out. So I did hear how many left-handers do they have?
I was told they have like 6 left-handed sticks.
Yeah, which is hard to fathom. You know,
Man, I bet we don't have that many within 3 teams in our conference.
right. Well, I was thinking, well, they maybe have 6 pitchers, but I'm thinking, you know, if you're batting 6, somebody's left-hander out there besides first base and the right field. You might have a left-handed catcher. Woohoo!
Hey, I see umpires.
It is good to see umpires taking the field.
I mean, we got the crowd out here, folks.
It's good to see.
It's a lot of people out here.
I'm glad we got here early to get a parking spot.
Tommy crew coming out in full force, no doubt about it. Hands down, I was going to say that.
This guy's got to be behind the plate. Look at him. He's built like he's
He's a catcher.
yeah. He was a catcher. It's like me and
Be like you in gear.
yeah.
All right. So the Comets and the season that was Clayton. 13-10, 7-7. In conference, they finished 5th. By the way, y'all said 4th. It's actually 5th in the Greater News River 4A standings when their season concluded. 13-10 and 7-7 in conference play when the game ended. Okay. So the season started. Probably one of the biggest wins ever, Brian Souls and Kenneth Collins.
Yep.
And that was when Clayton beat the #1 projected 4A East team of the state, the Wake Forest Cougars. And I really believe that did a lot to putting them in the dance tonight.
Oh yeah, that was a RPI game that we needed and didn't know it at the time. But yeah, it probably did.
When we finished the season.
And pretty much splitting with all the strong teams in our conference. Garner.
I mean, Wake Forest ended up 4th.
Yeah, I mean,
So Wake Forest is actually looking at the bracket. Wake Forest is actually going to be playing Wakefield
yeah,
tonight.
yeah.
Well, I'll just say this. It worked out perfectly in their favor because, as we mentioned, playing these teams in this record, in this conference, it did. And they come off strong, hyped up, excited, 5-3 final. Triton, they lose in extra innings, 4-3. South Johnston, they win 8-7 on the road, March 7th. March 9th, the West Johnston Wildcats, they lose in extra innings, 5-4 by 1 run. South Johnston, they were able to get another win on the sweep over the Trojans, who we used to play in the Greater News River 3A Conference for a long time, in the 10-4 final as well. Then, you split conference play with wins and losses between Corinth Holder, 4-1. They lost then the following night on Friday, or the following couple of days later, 12-7 to the Corinth Holder Pirates.
So just an observation. Everybody you've mentioned,
Yeah.
up to 321, which is Cleveland. Everybody above that is in the playoffs.
That's amazing. Cleveland is not in the playoffs. The biggest accolade for them this year would probably be locking up what was the Johnston County Easter Invitational Baseball Tournament 2 years in a row on Easter. So big props to Jamie Lee for them and that. 7-3 win on the road in Cleveland. Then Cleveland came back and beat us by 1, 8-7 on March 24th. Southeast Raleigh, 11-1 win. Northwood, 4-1 win. Southeast Raleigh, 7-0 win. There's a sweep. Do you see a pattern here? 6 wins in a row. Then they lose to a non-conference game in the tournament to West Johnston. And I'll say this, Brian. We lost also Coach Lusk because of the health problems being sidelined.
At Southeast Raleigh.
And I feel like after that happened, Clayton went on a downward spiral, and then it was just an up and down roller coaster of baseball emotion.
You could say that. I mean, it was very tough seeing Coach Lusk go down like that at Southeast Raleigh. I was on the scene. The team was very worried for Coach's safety. So a lot of emotion there. So, baseball is an emotional sport.
And I'm going to tell y'all something else that I noticed that Hoggard has done this season that they don't do what we do. They don't play the same team in a series.
No, that was new for us, too.
Fight Corbin Field here on the beautiful campus.
We are about ready, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you're ready to strap in. It's actually going to be a lot faster start time than what we thought.
Tonight is the first.
Let's go to public address here at Corbin Field with the PA voice of the Hoggard Vikings.
Comets out of Clayton, North Carolina, taking on your number 12 Hoggard Vikings. Clayton Comets come into tonight's matchup with an overall record of 13 wins and 10 losses, while scoring a record of 7 wins and 7 losses in the Greater Neuse River Conference.
Everybody
off for the Comets tonight will be number 2, Bacon Jones, their second baseman.
There's your lineup.
Their catcher will be number 11, Owen Fitzsimmons. Left fielder, number 7, Daniel Morgan. The designated hitter will be number 28, Bennett Rich. He will be hitting tonight for Carter Boston, the pitcher. Hitting in the 5th spot will be number 3, the shortstop, Riley Jones. The 6th spot will be number 15, the right fielder, Garrett Collins. Center fielder, number 5, Reddick Kent. And the 8th hole will be number 14, the first baseman, Braden Souls. And batting in the 9th spot will be number 27, the third baseman, Cam Bryant. The Comets tonight will be coached by Mr. Adam Morrison and Mr. Josh Steichler.
Comets again with a record of 13-10 and 7-7 in conference play. They were 5th in the Greater Neuse River 4A standings, and now we get ready to introduce Hoggard.
They're going to go right to, they got 2 pitches. I'll get Hoggard's lineup before they hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's play ball. Again, leading off tonight, let's play the Comets. We number 2, the second baseman, Bacon Jones.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. No national anthem, no nothing like that.
Yeah.
Understanding they're not doing the national anthem in the effort to make this game start in a hurry, so I think that's a good idea. We're ready to go. And they didn't even introduce Vikings. First pitch coming in for the playoff game, and it's ball 1. This is the leadoff man, second baseman senior, Macon Jones. This match underway again.
It's 2 balls.
2-0 on the count.
Big lefty on the mound for
Go ahead, Kenneth.
Big lefty on the mound tonight for Hoggard.
That's 3-0.
3-0 on the count, by the way. The pitcher is, of course, Brody Summer. We'll introduce the lineup for Hoggard in a moment as they introduce the lineup for the Comets, but not Hoggard. They want to get this game started, and I'm fine with that. The pitch. Finally, a 3-1 count.
They'll announce the Vikings when they come up to bat in about bottom half of the inning.
Yeah, we have. And we're all proud to be Americans. This game underway. Pitch and ball 4, and he's going to get walked in the top of the first inning. And this will send Jones with a walk by Sumner. And Sumner will walk the leadoff man. Here comes now batting second, the first 3 in the hole. Owen Fitzsimmons, the catcher, followed by Daniel Morgan, the left fielder. Of course, the pitcher is going to be tonight Brody Summer. Catcher is going to be Nikita Sutherland. First baseman John Mason, followed by Tyler Schott. Then it's going to be the third baseman of Preston Smith. Shortstop is going to be Logan Panette. Left fielders including Damian Viles, Jose Gillespie, and Luke Vargo on the right field spot for the Diamond, currently on defense for Hoggard. Runner at first. Count 0-1.
That's a
Safe at
ball
first.
right there.
Yeah, he's
not following at all. Very deceptive on the mound.
Was that a strike or a ball?
He threw it first.
Okay. So still 1.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of head movement.
Back.
Yeah, look at that.
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He actually followed on that one. If you had 3 umpires, he'd be probably called for the foot placement. Look where his foot is when he's coming to the plate by the dirt.
Pitch.
Quick chopper.
And foul to left and strike 2 ball. The 0-2 on the count. So there was nobody out in the top of the first in this game. Runner at first with Jones. Fitzsimmons on an 0-2 count right now. On deck.
The battle.
Yeah. On deck will be Daniel Moore next.
This should be a nasty pitch if whatever he's got in his arsenal right here. Looks like he's going down our way.
The 0-2.
He is
Up high, and that's ball one.
Again, he's really worried about that runner. He's really worried about making over at first.
Macon's dove back in the bag 3 times
He's-
and instead gotten 1 throw.
That's another ball.
A nice way of saying he got in his head. Making it work.
If you look at his stats on the
Look
ground, he walks a lot of folks. Not as many strikeouts.
Yeah, we talked about that today.
Yeah.
If we can get him flustered a little bit, we can maybe do some walks and
He's only going to be out there 3 to 4 innings from what it looked like stat-wise, but he's thrown 48 innings. Stat-wise, he's I think in the top 17 in the state right now. So,
speaking of stats leaders, Owen Fitzsimmons leads the conference. I think he leads the state in hits by pitches this year.
he just hit himself with that foul ball.
He did. I think if he wouldn't have swung, it would have hit him. So, shout out to Owen for being an Iron Man and just taking a lot of pitches. Yeah, on base percentage is incredible. That's
Count
high.
on a 1-2, and now let's go get another ball call. Count and go even. 2-2 on the count. We're still at the top of the first. Jones on the walk is at 1.
So it appears that we're going to have the shortstop covering right here. Second's playing in the hole with making it first, which is kind of unusual unless he throws a lot of pitches away.
The pitch.
Oh,
They're going to say he got him in the corner. The strike and the count's called for 1 out.
Comets, the left fielder number 7.
that was a gutsy pitch. I have to give him that.
We're calling out on number 11, Owen Fitzsimmons. 1 away. This one I'm bringing up the senior Daniel Morgan. Committed to Lenore College at graduation this spring. Coming up.
And Lenore Community College also is a regional champions. I saw that on my read today on my Facebook.
He's finding a little bit of a groove here.
I think they're playing Catawba in the next round. Catawba Valley, yeah. So you'll see a lot of kids from our area are in both programs.
Took a little while to get fired up, but he's going now.
Going back to first.
Making starting to get a read on him now. But if you notice his front foot and the foot markings, he is not going straight to first by any means.
Thanks for those that are tuning in. You got softball on Weir Searing. There's a shot to right. We'll check in on softball updates across from Strawberry Complex or Raspberry Complex, John Raspberry Complex. We're here at Corbin Field, and right now with 1 out, it's a 0-2 on your count.
Oh, I can almost see the score for softball.
Well, just give us an update along the way. I don't think they've officially done a run in.
I think it's 1-0. Us.
Comets are up 1-0 in softball.
Yep. And now they're in the field.
Outside the plate, ball called. Count now 1-2. Delayed for almost an hour. After a lightning delay a couple of times, they reset it. First pitch will out at 6:57 p.m. Eastern Time. Beautiful night for baseball. It is a clear sky, sunny, and 81 degrees. And they're going to call a strike.
That was.
There is an out, 2 away.
That was a strike.
I'm saying that too.
That was on his hands.
They did call it a strike, though.
And the catcher lost the ball. Oh, okay.
He's as surprised as we are.
It's a little wide for somebody who can.
And by the way, we're early in this game. We're still getting a lot of baseball left to play here. No doubt.
All of it.
Well, in talking to the fans, they said if we're going to score, we need to get 4 on in the first inning because that's what they've done most of the year. So this is not good that we're still at first. We have 2 outs on 2 strikeouts now.
Yeah, somehow when you got your man stranded on the walk-off by, of course.
Oh, there you threw it away.
Jones is going to go for it on the overshot. Vikings are running for it.
Uh-oh, he's going for three.
For three. The stop.
Going for three.
Slides for third. He is there, and he moves
Now.
from a stolen base to first to third. Jones is looking for home.
So that's a E1 on the pitcher on the overthrow. He threw into the line on first baseman had no shot to even try to catch it there, and was making hustle against third.
That's the only base I can't see is first base, and ironically, that's where my son plays. It's better that way.
I was gonna say.
It's fine.
You could screw up yourself.
No, it's fine.
I think he prefers
Oh, I'm
that.
good. Yeah, I prefer to keep a blind eye. You guys call that side of the field. I'll call
I
third
got
base.
you.
Oh, got a big chopper.
There's a shot by Bennett Rich, and Bennett Rich will advance to first.
Sign for
And they
three.
got the out recorded, and then takes the opportunity away from making Jones to come into home, and that will deliver the sign to the top of one. It's no score. We'll pause for 10 seconds of radio identification. This is the playoffs.
So quick, we got our starting lineups for the Hoggard Vikings. Leading off tonight, we number 17, the shortstop, Logan Panett. The second baseman, number 4, Tyler Shout. Batting third will be the designated hitter, number 13, Cam Matthews. Cam will be hitting tonight for the catcher, number 9, Nikita Sutherland. Batting fourth tonight will be the right fielder, number 1, Luke Fargo. Batting fifth tonight will be the third baseman, number 18, Preston Smith. Batting sixth tonight will be the first baseman, number 3, John Mason. Batting seventh tonight for the Vikings will be the left fielder, number 12, Damian Bounds. Batting eighth tonight for the Vikings will be the pitcher, number 5,
That
Brody
strike he
Sumner.
called on that
And
last
batting
strike
ninth
on
tonight
Dan,
for the Hoggard Vikings
he hit him in the
will be
hands. Like I
the
thought,
center fielder,
and then
number
it shot
2,
off over to the
Josiah
side.
Gillespie.
And Dan's like, what's going on? Like he's
Sporting a record of 15 wins and 8 losses.
Yeah, that's
while having a
crazy.
Michigan conference record of 7 wins and 7 losses.
I know you want to speed things up, but
yeah, right. Not that much. We're in it now.
Trying for me for a whole like loop.
Welcome back to Corbin Field in Wilmington. Top of the first inning, Comets were unable to get anything done. Kenny and Brian to come to home plate. And now we get ready for the start of the bottom of the first. I think the response seems to be, Brian, we need to get 3 outs fast on Hoggard like they did to us in the top of the first, hands
Right.
down.
Well, with this strike zone being the way it is, it looks like we hopefully get the same calls. We're going to be in good shape.
Starting pitcher for the Comets tonight will be Connor Boston. Catcher will be Owen Fitzsimmons.
Leading off,
Braden
bottom of the
Suggs,
first inning,
Fisk
the Hoggard
at first
Vikings,
base,
the shortstop, number
Jones, second
17,
baseman, third baseman,
Logan
Cameron.
Panett.
Shortstop Riley Jones. Your fielders include at left field Daniel Morgan, center fielder Reddick, Kent right fielder Derek Collins, designated hitter to the pitcher of Connor Boston is Bennett Rich. And again, those are your players on the diamond down to the Comets. Leadoff music for Hoggard is up, and that is going to be Logan Panett, the shortstop, number 17. Is it Panett? The broadcast school paid off.
Well,
Logan Panett.
I'm surprised you knew what the leadoff song was, Wesley.
What, Desperado? Oh, pop to right. Comets got up on it in time. Catch is made. There's your son there. Derek Collins. What away. All the Vikings there. Catch there.
yep.
Kitty's got to be happy.
One pitch, one out.
Guys,
One pitch, one out, exactly. One pitch. As a coach, you'll love to see it.
Yep.
One pitch and one out.
Pretty funny. We get the right side covered because the right side is what we've had since we were 9 years old.
I was hearing the tornado warning hot siren going off. That's the leadoff music for Luke Vargo.
Now, was that Kanye? I'm just guessing.
I have no idea.
Yeezy?
Brian. What are you
I think it
talking
was
about?
Yeezy.
Right fielder. Luke Vargo is up now, number 4, junior.
Ooh, pretty strike. Oh, I gotta be.
What are you talking about?
Number 4 is Tyler Shaw.
I'm sorry, I was looking at Luke Vargo. My apologies.
No, you're all
And
good.
see, Tyler Schott is the infielder.
Keep it
second
straight.
baseman.
That's why I keep a book.
0-2 on the count.
I keep it straight.
In my defense, I saw number 4, so I was looking at number 4. I told you don't do that, put the positions.
Right.
It's all good. Tyler Schaff, the second back. Second in the lineup on deck will be, of course, Cam Matthews, the pitch. And he got smoked and hit on the pitch from the third.
0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch. We saw it come off, and then he didn't even make an attempt to get out of the way.
Tyler Schaff will make his way to first base there. Don't want to make that happen here. I'm only going Brian Summers.
0-2 pitch. Brian knows how I feel about that. That should not even be remotely close to him.
But the scoreboard lady's jamming over here, man. She knows all these songs, right?
She's been listening to it all year. She's been over there bouncing, singing,
Cam
dancing.
Matthews is a designated hitter number 13. So far, no score. Runner on first for the Vikings. Same as what happened to Macon Jones when he got the third on the steal. And this one's inside, and they'll call that a strike. Strike one.
Wow. We missed our spot by about 17 inches on that one. We got the call.
This angle that we're in, there's a very strict strike zone that we've seen this year for umpires. To me, I thought that would have been called the ball, but they didn't. They called it strike. So here we go down to the 0-1. Carter Bossman delivers. Instead, he'll throw it at first. It's safe.
If it's close, apparently it is a strike since we struck the late.
Tyler Shot hit by a pitch. And Shad hit by a pitch. Now, Brian, you got any update for us on softball over there at the field?
Looks like the Lady Comets are still in the field. Hold on.
Okay.
The leadoff hitter got on over there when I glanced over there earlier.
By the way, you can go to wearecrn.com and take a listen to Kim and Jackie calling the softball game over there. We are here doing baseball.
Looks like they just drove in a run. The Lady Vikings just hit a double.
So it's 1-0.
1-1 with 2 outs.
1-1 with 2 outs in the bottom of the first, I'm thinking. We're in the bottom of the first after about a 45, 50-minute weather delay. Bossman delivers pitch. That's a perfect one right there, man. You don't get no better than that down the plate there.
Well, he's on. He's on.
Well, let's see what he does. Another 0-2 pitch. He's going to make me drink early tonight as well. If he doesn't get it out of the zone.
Guys, we have to drive back home, okay? There's not
I didn't say what I was drinking.
I can drive.
Well, that's true.
Hey! Oh!
Whoa! I thought that was going to be strike 3, didn't you?
It's a good thing I'm on the radio, not down there.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
I guess it was high, guys.
Yeah, don't you cuss on this here broadcast.
Oh, it was? No, I'd be yelling at umpire. Where was that?
Are you kidding me? Come on, Blue. Literally, they're wearing blue tonight.
Everybody is.
Pitch.
Got him. Get rid of it.
The run, the pickle.
Wow, that kid's
Second,
fast.
he got him.
Nope.
No, he said he's safe. And safe is going to be Tyler Shad hit by the pitch. He is safe at second. Shad is safe.
They got like 75 stolen bases. They are aggressive
2-2 on the
and
count.
going to be off and running.
2-2 on the count. Still.
That's a lower throw from Biscuit
1
there.
out.
That's he's out, but
They're having a meeting here, laughing. Everybody's happy. Great atmosphere here. So glad everybody can join us.
I'm not happy. We hit somebody with an 0-2 count.
Yeah.
It won't be the last time you hear that from me. I've been hearing that all year.
It'll make me feel bad. Pitch.
Oh,
To
come
right,
get it, come
Collins
get it.
ready to make the tag, and he will. The catch is made. There's the out 2.
No doubt.
Way to go.
Not the man from second is in to hit the third. And this is now 2 away. Brian Sauls.
It is 2 away.
There's Luke Vargo, the right fielder, going to the plate. Left-handed here.
Me and the score were having a moment right there. Leave the long neck girls alone, right? Is it long neck girls? Broadway girls. Well, that's even worse. That's what they say. What happens in Vegas stays there, right?
Nice pitch.
First pitch comes in and they strike 1. We got 2 outs, by the way. I tell you, they froze Shad, stuck at second there after the catch from Iraq by Collins, and they stuck him. He couldn't go nowhere. It probably works out perfectly. Bossman checks the runner, a shot at 2, the 1 and the pitch.
Oh, he goes
to left and strike to the third baseline and strike 2.
long strike.
All right.
You want that last
So
strike,
what's the
Bossman,
count,
all right?
guys?
You want
It
that
is-
last strike.
0-2.
It is 0-2.
Again.
With 2 outs, by the way.
What happens to my kids if they give up 0-2 hits?
They run.
There's 2 poles.
There's
They
2
run.
poles.
They run.
Well,
We
by the
either
way-
be a great track team or we don't figure out how to do it. It's just that simple.
We figured out the reason why your son's called Biscuit. So I heard that story.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Senior night, that gonna happen.
Oh, that's coming next year.
That'll be.
Great marketing, by the way.
We
Way to
need,
use your head there,
we need
bud.
to get a fat head with a biscuit around it with his face in the middle.
This is Luke Vargo, by the way. Luke Vargo, the right fielder.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 with 2 away. Runner on second, no score. Bossman checks the runner, the delivery. Nicks one off. He's surviving here now. He's staying alive. Cue up some Bee Gees music, if you will, Brian.
Hey, I wish I could. I could play it for us, but nobody else would hear it.
That's right.
We don't want you to get in trouble again.
I don't want to get in trouble anymore. I'm going to tone it down a little bit next
Tone it
year.
down. Tone it down.
If they'll let me in the press box next year, I'll take it down a notch.
They might make a security card on.
I got a lot of clout over there. Don't worry, I got you back there, Brian.
Well, there's not a lot of volunteers knocking down the doors
Just
to
put
do the
you on the
PA
radio
system.
network, all right?
All right.
Give you a taco and a
Oh, filthy pitch.
It's a ball. Counts even now at
He
2.
did not pick up the spin on that.
Wow.
Knocked him
Two
up
on the
and the
count.
umpire.
Wow.
Wow.
Holy shenanigans. Bossman needing that one more strike to retire the sign in the top and the bottom of the 1. The pitch.
There-
And
Did it
that
hit him?
is no, I don't think he got hit. Did he get hit?
I
by
think
a
it
pitch?
hit him on top of the
On
head.
top of the head.
Nope. They can't. You can't advance.
Third baseman number 18, Preston Smith.
It looked to me that it might have bounced off the umpire's head too. So anyway,
I think
it came up halfway up the screen.
I think it hit the helmet, then hit the glove of the catcher,
yeah.
and then came up.
Vargo is going to get walked to first.
Every one of these kids are standing on the plate.
This is not what the Comets wanted.
Every one of these kids are up on the plate.
This will bring up the 5th hitter of the night for the Vikings here in the bottom of the 1st. Preston Smith, the 3rd baseman. First pitch and strike 1. And now Bossman's got to look at runners on 1st and 2nd. Brian, I wouldn't even focus on that. I would literally just focus on getting this.
You want to get the
this
batter.
batter out.
Yeah, this.
2 outs. He was trying to get out and get it through the 5-6 hole. He was early.
Don't let these runners get in your head. The pitch.
Oh, this great pitch.
There's an 0-2 count.
Now, once again,
That's the pitch.
0-2 for the 4th time this
That's right. Yes, sir.
inning.
Yes, 4th time at 0-2.
So let's see what happens.
I know what would happen for me.
Ready to deliver on the 0-2. Can he get it?
He gets a piece of it.
He got a little part of it, man. He was swinging.
Good pitch,
That
though.
was a great pitch.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
He
I'll
was
take that
swinging
location.
away.
It was low and away. That's where it should be.
Otherwise, they don't have to put some music on so I can dance up here to get the frustration out.
Broadway Boys alone, right? It was
Find out how reinforced this floor is.
Yeah. Let's bust out a Cabbage Patch and a doo-wop. And
I love the floor, by the way. They cleaned it before we arrived. They said they're doing remodeling.
that's a beautiful.
Flooring coming in. Pitch.
Runner's going to 3rd. Throws off, throws him.
Shot in from the Vikings. Why would you throw that? That's going to send in Tyler Shad hit by a pitch, and he brings in the Vikings the
Yeah.
opening run for a score of 1-0.
We
Yeah,
weren't up ready to receive that ball.
Wow.
we got a 1-2
You got a
count.
1-2 count. Yep.
Basically gave him a run.
Correct. Merry Christmas.
I say this in a very nice way, intently. You cannot make mistakes like this in playoff baseball, Brian.
It doesn't help.
You can't.
Doesn't help.
Well, we got to do everything we can to keep the ball on the football field. But this goes back to pitching.
Counts even on a 2-2
You
now.
can't get first out and hit 2 of the next 3 hitters you see.
Yeah.
You put yourself in this predicament.
Counts on a 2-2.